Okay. We were in an uptrend game. You can see we was in an uptrend on a 15-minute. See this trend line right here, and we entered. We could enter at 0.618. We see this Morningstar pattern, black candlestick, yellow candlestick, and then black candlestick star and then yellow candlestick. This is a Morningstar pattern. We could have entered right here, and price won't just go higher and higher. From 1922, we could have rolled this all the way up to 1934. And then as price heads back down, you could either wait, you could either took profit at 1935 and waited for price to go back down to 1924, and then entered again around like 1924, 1926, around zero point 0.5. We had one at 0.618 for one entry, and then we could have another one at zero point 0.5 for our second entry. And then price, makes a higher high, make a higher low, making structure, and then price makes what? A higher high, back up to zero, right to 1938, right to zero, like right to zero, right to our Fibonacci level, right to zero, before heading back down, you know. So it goes right here again. It does go right to zero. I just wanted to keep y'all updated on this game. Price does go all the way back up to zero. Um, Before heading back down from 1938 all the way back down to 1932, and then price should head back up to zero, and then eventually should head up to 1942. This is where we have our take profit at 1942. It should shoot back up. It should head back up to zero. Um, it doesn't have to. Could we see a shooting star pattern at zero? And price could reverse back down and head back down to 1930, take profit 12. And as New York session is about to start at 8 o'clock. It could do that. It could definitely do that. But for since March 2nd, now it's March 3rd. We've been in an uptrend since March 2nd. Price been making higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. Since March 2nd, we've been in this uptrend. You can see this candlesticks above this trend line. We've been in an uptrend game. Just looking at structure, looking at what price is doing, you could have easily made 800, 1,000, easily, for the day. Depending on your lot size, it could have been 10K, 5K, 20K for the day. And say you got it to a whole month. So if you're making about 1,000, 800 a day, and you do that for 25 days for the whole month, you can easily make 25K to like 20K easily, just making 800 to 1,000 a day, which is possible, very, very, very possible. That's why I'm giving y'all all these videos, because you can do that. And that's what I'm planning on doing myself. Making about like 20K a month. Just 1,000 a day can be done. Even 500 a day. Times 25. You do 500 a day. You just made 500 a day, which is very, very possible. You times that by 25 days, in a month times 25, that's 12,500, and you did that, you did 500 times 30 days, that's 15K right there. You just made 15K in 30 days, times that by 12, you just made 180,000 for the year, which is possible, just making 500 a day, and as and then we're trying to build up our capital, and percentage and trying to gain percentages over time. We're not trying to, make 3,000, 10,000 a day, which is possible. Can do it. You can do it. It's very, very simple. But starting off, just like I said, 500 a day times 30 is 15K. That's 15K every 30 days, and you times that by 12, we just made 180,000, for the year. So that's how I look at it. I look at it just like that. Or you did 800 times 30 days. You just made 24,000 for the month. For in 30 days you made 24,000. You made 800 a day, which is very, very possible. And then like say if you like, times that by 12, you just made $288,000 for the year. Making 800 a day. When you really take this serious, you can really make money in forex. That's 288,000, just making 800 a day. Say if you made 1,000 a day, of course, and you times that by 30, and that's 30,000 a month. That's what I'm pretty much doing, about like 30,000 a month. That's what I'm pretty much looking at. And then you times that by 12. You know, Obviously that's $360,000 you just made for the year. You know, and you can do this forever. Times that by 10 years. You just made 3 million, almost 4 million. You made 3,600,000, and if you times that by 10, 30 times, um, 30 times, 1,000 is 30,000. Times that by 12 is 360,000 a year, and times that by 10 years, that's 3,600,000 that you just made, just making 1,000 a day, for the next 10 years. So, just like, I know my math and stuff, I know my numbers, and, it's about how much you're trying to make. You're trying to make, uh, 500 a day, times 30 will still give you 15K. You times that by 12, that's 180,000, a year. And you times that by 10 years, you just made $1 million. You made 1,800,000, almost 2 million, times 10. If you times that by 10 years, um, that's just off of one income. With forex, you can become rich. With forex, it probably will be my number one source of income. You know, um, and I'm doing. I show y'all. I do like numbers, so I do like 2,000 a day. Sometimes I do like 5,000 a day. I can do 20,000 a day. Like you can really do 20,000 a day, and you do 20,000 a day times 30 days. That's 600,000. That's more than 500,000 that you made in 1 month. And you times that by 12, you made 7,200,000 in a year. If you times that by 12, so that's what I'm planning on doing eventually. Like I show you all the time, again, you can do 20,000 a day. Once you really really get good at it. So practice and study these videos. Game price went right to zero, and then price should go should head back up, to 1942. Hit our take profit. Should hit our take profit. But yeah, that's game. That's how I hope that helps. That's how I do my math. If you start off just making 200 a day times 30, that's still 6,000. That's still 6,000 a month. You know, Times that by 12, like just making how much? 200 a day times 30 days is 6,000. Times that by 12, that's 72,000 right there. And then you can put that into Bitcoin and crypto and real estate, Airbnb. You can do a lot with this. So that's what I'm planning on doing as well. But yeah, again, I hope these videos help. Study them. Price did go all the way up to zero, and the strategies work. The strategies work. So wait for price to make a higher low, you could have entered here. Wait for price to make a higher low, you could have entered here and rode this all the way back up to the high. Making market structure. And price should hit back up to 1938. It should hit our take profit. Should hit it. Should go to 1942. Gang. But I hope these videos help, gang. And I'll just be dropping a lot of more content for you. All right, so study these videos, take it serious, focus, and take it serious, okay? Because you can make a lot of money, in this market, a lot of money in this market, and could change your life, could be doing whatever you want, you can do whatever you want with Forex. Like I said, you can make 10K a month, 20K a month, times 30, that's $600,000 a month, you know? In 2 months, that's $1 million. So I know my math, I know my numbers. So eventually, we should all be there. Just stay focused, study these videos. I'll be dropping a lot of more content on you, gang. All right, gang.